All right, I'd like to show you a couple of alternative ambitious card routines that you can put into your repertoire. Okay, if you like the ambitious card, I'm going to show you a couple of things you can do with it. Okay, have the card selected, have the card signed. Let's start off with make a big pressure fan. Okay, put the card back. Okay, so put it back here, push it in. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is if I'm wearing a jacket, I'll go into my jacket and I'll produce it out. That's the first one. Okay. So instead of an ambitious, you're going to get a card to the pocket. It's pretty cool. That's the first one. Okay. The second one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a vanish here. So this will look like this. I'm going to turn the card upside down. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. It's going to look like this. Okay. I'm going to vanish it. Okay. And then I'm going to come up and produce it. So here's the first one. Okay, you're going to come over. You're going to do a tenkai. Okay, so this is the action. Expose. You're going to come over. Now it's in tenkai. You're then going to go against the body so that you can open up the thumb. Okay, you're going to vanish it up here. Tension up here. Now your hands are like this. You're going to go back to the tenkai so you can come out. Your hands are going to cross, and then you're just going to load it into your mouth from there, from the tenkai. Okay. So that's two moves. Next move is the card in mouth. I do the card in mouth. Okay. And that is done like this. Okay. You get a break on the bottom card just by buckling. Make a swing cut. You have this is Wesley James on the up and up move. As you push this forward, you're going to add that on from the break, drop from the break. Okay. As you show this now, this can be shown very cleanly. That's why this is like this. You come over, you reach for someone to push that back in. You say, push that back in all the way. And then this thumb comes back and kicks this card all the way out. So you have less distance to move. Okay, see? So as you're pointing, you just go here. Now here's a nice repeat for that. Okay, you come over, do the move like you're going to do it again. You're going to do the same thing. This is when you switch up on them twice. You say stop. You go to put it in. They see it going in right where they said stop. Then you just do the switch, right? Then you say push that in. Now when you come to here to turn to the side to the person on the left, right, you extend your hand. This goes to your ear. If you're wearing glasses, it goes in your glasses. Okay, but they're not going to see anything. See, then they look up, and then it's not in your mouth. So it's very, very clean. And then you're like, let it go. And then you look it around, and it's in your ear. Okay, see that? So now that it's in my ear, I'm going to take it out. Okay, and I'll do it again. Watch. Vanish. And repeat. Okay, so that's a nice little section. And what that does, when it's in your ear, you're going to make a one-handed top palm. Okay, you do a one-handed top palm, which is with your pinky, right? Because everyone's looking here. Make a one-handed top palm. Now, when you turn to the side, they saw it here. You've got a card palmed. You're going to pretend to take it out, and you're going to come up like that, like it came out of your head. So it didn't. Then you're going to make sure you don't turn your head. You're going to do a tent vanish here. So tent vanish, or rub vanish, and then it comes back. Okay. So now one more thing I want to show you, because this is kind of different from an ambitious card sequence, right? So this is like what I like to do, a lot of different kinds of things. So this will be the final one that I'll show you. They will. I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll perform it, and then I'll tip it. Okay. So you show the card, right? It's on top. Let's see. You make it calm. Okay, it's on top. It's coming to the top, right? Now I do what I'm going to call it's a boomerang here. Okay. So I'm going to take the card, right? Boomerang it, toss it in the air. Toss it up in the air a couple times. Catch it, boomerang. And then go watch. I'm going to vanish it. Okay, and then I show it's gone. Let's say it's invisible. I toss it and come back, and I'm going to toss it around like that. So now I'm going to show you this. This is a nice little effect. And this is a Shigeo Fukagawa effect. And what you're going to do is I start off and I do a triple lift, okay? And I actually have it second from the top. So I use a bluff pass. So let's start from the bluff pass. I go say stop and take the card out. Now as they're signing it, what I'll do is as I turn, like I'm not going to look, as I turn to the side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this here and I'm going to bevel the front edge of the deck, right? And I do my version of the bluff pass, which I'll show you the subtlety. It's called the kick cut. As you put it back, your first finger is going to kick that out. It's really clean. You're kicking the bottom packet out. It's a really good subtlety. Now, if it was like this, they'd see this big fat mess of cards, right? So you want to bevel. So they put the card back, right? There it is. They put it back. You just do the bluff pass. Your first finger is going to kick that out. Okay. Then you can show not on top or bottom. You know, do any kind of line up the deck thing you want to do. And what I do is I make a triple lift. I turn over and I show it's not here on the bottom and not on the top. And then I make a flick change, okay, to make it appear. That's the flick change, right? And then from there, what I do, so the flick change is just, this is a Cardini flick change, and it's just here, right? So that's done to the side. And that gets sucked under the deck, okay? Then what I do is this is actually a double now, okay? So I do the double turnover. Then as I'm riffling the deck, what I do is I pass that, since it's now second from the top, right? The selection, it's signed. As I riffle the deck a few times, because I was already riffling the deck and stuff, I riffle it to the bottom real fast. So I did a pass real fast to the bottom. Now they think it's on top, but I've loaded it onto the bottom. So what I then do is I take the deck as I'm squaring it up, and I do the Kelly Master move, and I load that into the back palm, my left hand. Okay, so that will be like this. Just looks like, because it just looks like like this. Gives you a reason to square up. You hold the deck in biddle grip, and this is exposed. You do the Kelly move, and you load this to the bottom deep back palm. Okay, so it's already way back there. So then when I turn to the side, they're going to think that it's still on top, right? Because you just showed it on top. Now you make the boomerang, and you want to turn to the side so they're not going to see that it's really not. You're going to do the boomerang, and you do the catch a few times, right? You just toss it. Now you can do the old thing where you don't really throw it, you know? And it's kind of a gag, because if they think it was on top, it looks really good because you condition it. So it looks like, it's gone. You can either do that as a gag, or you can do it as a vanish like this, where you toss it and you tenkai it, okay? Then you come back on top. Either way, you choose to do it. I think it's pretty good to do it as a gag, because you've actually got the card in back palm, right? And what you do is you say, look, I cut the deck, it's here, it's invisible. Or I cut the card, it's invisible. I do the invisible boomerang a couple times. And I toss it around my back this way. And I catch it, okay, around the back. So I hope you like all of that. That's a lot of magic for you. That's an ambitious sequence, a little bit different. So enjoy.